Okay, so the topic today is natural intelligence and the natural order of all things. And you're going to ask, well, what does that have to do with me living life? Well, let's look at it from a different point of view now. And let's look at it from the point of view of you spend your whole life searching, but you're already there. And this is hard to wrap your head around. You're saying, what the heck? Yeah, you spend your whole life searching, but you are already there. So a question that may arise is, well, what do you mean? Well, what I mean is you've created this avatar from birth, which your parents have helped you with. Television has helped you with it. Radio has helped you with it. Your friends have helped you with it. Every event in your life, since you dropped out of the womb and started experiencing this event of life, you've created all these masks. You say, what do you mean by masks? Well, you've gotten away from your true self. So you're living mostly from the ego mind or the mind. So self, true self. The who is me, the who is in me. And that's where we're at, but you're going to push back because this is a very simple video and you cannot rest enough or rest in the moment enough to take this in because there's just too many distractions, whether they are from your senses or self-created in your mind. And that's where you're at. And then you get into a situation where you look to, and this is what I mean by you're already there, but you don't realize it because you look to spirituality. You look to find a teacher to help you with your journey because you feel you have a purpose. You have no purpose. You do have a journey, and the journey is very simple. It's just the event of living life and the experience of living that event. And that's all it is. So you seek outside yourself. Joe Dispenza, Eckhart Tolle, the Cryon, the ZZ guy, the other guy that loves the Swamis. He has a podcast. Great. But all these podcasts have great followings because everybody's searching. They just do not realize they're already there. And as I said, you're going to have a hard time unless, of course, you spend some money so you can go on a retreat. I'm going to offer you a retreat right here in this moment. It's only going to cost you $10,000. But you're going to say, damn, you standing in front of a camera, charging me 10 grand? Ain't no satisfaction with that. Didn't the Rolling Stones do something about that? Or should I be referring to Vanilla Ice? No pun intended. That was a special one. Nonetheless, you need your senses, and this is where you have the problem, is because you're so tied into the emotional aspect of the senses that you cannot drop down into your true self. And this is really hard for you to wrap your head around. So I can go further. Out of all the people I've mentioned, there are many others, and they're good people. All of them are good, don't get me wrong. And all they're doing is regurgitating what's already known. And once you already get into a position of sitting in and just seeing, just sitting in and just seeing without attachment, you will not understand the knowing. And that's ever changing. I have one person that I would recommend. I'm not going to recommend here right now today, because a lot of people cannot get into that space. A lot of people cannot let go of the ego mind. A lot of people cannot let go of the investment in the self. Not the true self, but the self. And that's really where it's at. Now, I'm going to elaborate further in the near future. This is totally ad-libbed. No script here. This is just me talking to you. So I'm going to say peace out, a young YouTuber, because I do a political channel also, which is really difficult to do because it's so toxic in that environment. But one of the guys over there, Adam Mockler, he says, peace out. And we need a lot more young people involved in just experiencing life in a way that benefits us all, enriches us all, creates abundance. Pain and suffering is a construct of the mind. And a lot of people in society have created those constructs because they feel pain and suffering is necessary to evolve within or of the human experience. And that does not have to be. And this is where free will comes into play. Some people will say, well, circumstance takes away your free will. And they're right about that. But where you have free will is how you react, how you act, whether you know when to act, when not to act. But you have the free will to act. When you get into the self, which is the true self, there's no need to act one way or another. It is just what it is. You are stripped away from the I and just become M. And you see all the patterns, but you don't attach to the patterns. And that's where we'd like to go, don't you think? Love and peace to everybody. Take care. And as I was originally going to say, the young guy says, peace out. So peace out. Talk to you all soon. And if you want to have a hamburger, have a hamburger.